Hey guys, Malkuth 1974 coming back at you, another episode of Let's Play StarDrive. I apologize in advance. In this episode I had to actually do the commentating after the fact because of what happened in the last episode. Basically we lost all of our voice recordings that I had because of Windows. Yeah. I since went and actually fixed that problem, so it wasn't a big deal. Anyway, what's going on here? I have no idea. This happened like a week ago, so I'm just joking. Anyway, we're basically still at war with these guys over here. And what I am doing is looking for possible places I can strike. Now, my plan is, obviously, I got my ally over there to help me out, and he's actually doing a pretty damn good job. But that little place in the middle right there says Loith. I can't really read it right now, but that used to be my ally's base, and it was taken over by the bad guys. They kind of snuck in there and took it over. So I was contemplating if I should actually take it out or not, but who the hell knows. So I'm trying to get some military outposts built up on my planets for military outposts, I don't know if you guys know, but will actually help defend your planets from the enemy invasions, because their armies have to take out the military outpost before they can actually take over the planet. And the military outpost actually has like a rating of like 13 or 14, I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it's pretty good. And when you're still this early in the game, most of the AIs, it will take multiple phases of attacks to actually take them out. So yeah, I'm trying to get them in there. Plus I'm trying to get my fleet back over here to help defend this extremely important planet right here. We cannot lose this planet. It's pretty important, and we do not need to be screwed up here. You can tell right now I have Fleet 1, 2, and 3. And I believe, yeah, we'll have to wait. Make sure this is all correct. As always, I've been playing this game for a while, so I'm actually a little bit ahead of where this is, and I'm trying to go back and remember where this was. It was kind of a little bit of a bummer to have to go back and do this, because when I play games like this, I would rather record while I'm playing. I only do the commentaries over after the fact when I play, like, Kerbal Space Program, where it's such a long game where, it's taken 3 hours just to do simple things, just to get from point A to point B. But a game like this, you can definitely just play it and commentate at the same time. That's where I pretty much have my strengths at, I would say. I'm pretty impressed with this game. I actually like it a lot, and I'm probably going to try to do a lot more Let's Plays on it. Actually, we got an enemy incoming right now. I remember this part, yeah. So my fleet is actually sitting here waiting for this guy to come in and try to hit me. And it looks like he's probably going to try to get some troops in here too, because that's what he's been doing. He's been taking these small fleets and landing his troops and hoping he takes over the planet. But we'll see what happens here. I still have some more fleets coming in to resupply my second fleet. You can see the little ship there flying in there. It looks like it's just another fighter. I'm looking around to see what's going on. Ah, there, look. And here they come. I kind of like when they stop outside. I love how they zoom in. I love the special effect of them coming in like that. I don't quite. And their ships are pretty awesome, but I do have all my ships loaded with missiles, which a lot of people have been complaining that it's a little bit overpowered, but I don't see why it's overpowered all that much. But the interesting thing about StarDrive is that the next time I play as a different race, which will probably be the humans, probably won't be recorded. I'm going to play a few games by myself. But the AI will use your ships that you built in the previous game to fight against you. If it likes them, I don't know if it's a random choice or whatever it is, So a lot of people online are like happy that they can't believe they have to go against their own designs. Technically, us humans will design better ships to suit our needs than the computer ever will. But it can have, a catch too. I mean, if you create a ship that's only good for one type of thing and the AI overbuilds them for like its main attack fleet, that could be an issue. I have read about a few issues about that, but when push comes to shove, that's just the way it's going to be, I guess. Right now I'm joining a few ships up to my second fleet, I believe, or at least I was trying. Oh, look at that, they did land some troops on my planet. I only have one troop. And this is where I learned that their troops are a lot better than mine, almost 2 points better than mine. And I know that my guy doesn't have too much of a chance. But I do have that base on there, so they do have to take the base out before they take over the planet. So hopefully my guys can hold them off there. Still trying to plan what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure that I want to try to take out this Lethige there, or whatever. I'm sorry, but I can't read the notes here. And basically, I'm doing this commentary over a video, a small pan video of my video editing software. So it's hard for me to read some of the words in here. I mean, I can read the big ones, but the planets, maybe they should change that. Nicumbus 1. So as you can tell, they took out my troops, and now they're gonna start wreaking havoc on some of the bases that are on the planet. It doesn't take much to land on a planet. All they have to do is get close to your planet, and then they can automatically land on there. There's nothing to really stop them from landing. Lothka. Yeah, so I'm thinking I need to take out Lothka. How am I gonna do this? I'm looking if I can hit him with troops, and that pretty much ends that conversation right there. I'm definitely not going to take him out with troops, because I just can't get enough troops on the planet to, I'd have to triple my troops to his, basically, and that's not something that's going to happen. So we're going to need to basically going to have to bomb his planets to death to actually get anywhere in this game. Probably even just wipe them off and then recolonize them is basically what I'm thinking. So just basically going through the motions of what research I should be doing next. I'm not really sure what's the best options to do it research-wise. The research tree really isn't all that big. Game-wise, you'd think, I've seen a lot, Distant Worlds and some other ones that seem bigger, but I mean, it's big. It's not. Yeah, I guess it's big, kind of big, but it's got its limited options. I really do like the shipbuilding aspects of how this game works. You gotta pretty much think within the box of how you're gonna put your ships together, what purpose they're gonna have. Your smaller ships don't really matter. You're just trying to throw as many weapons on as you can and make them fast. But when you start getting to like the bigger ships, the capital ships and the cruisers and the carriers and the Titans and stuff like that, then a lot of the options come to play, like bulkheads and armor and where you should put this, where you should put that. Makes a big difference, because you could technically, make a glass cannon, has this massive firepower, and then, an enemy gets a lucky shot, hits one of your reactors, and it blows up because you didn't put any defenses or bulkheads around your reactors, which caused a chain reaction with all the other reactors, which ended your ship's day. So yeah, a lot of that does come into play in this game. As you can tell, my AI ally is making some head progress on his the enemy's worlds there. You can see a couple of. Come back up here a little bit more. Yeah, no, you just missed it. You can see a couple of them there. Still trying to contemplate what I should do here. Also trying to get my fleets in order. You notice how you always get attacked and your fleets are never technically in order? They kind of... Again, you know, when I was attacked by this guy, all my fleets were getting refit, and that's why he attacked me in the first place, because my my military rating went down the tubes when I did that, because all my ships basically disappeared. So the AI, thinking it had an opportunity to take me out, decided to come after me. I'm still looking at this guy, and I'm like, he hasn't really moved very far, has he? Still got two guys right there. They look kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, right there you can see that how my ally has taken out a bunch of his planets. I'm putting some more military outposts in on some of my other planets just to make sure that he doesn't put another sneak attack somewhere. His fleets have actually been quite devastated by the ally. Me and the ally both have pretty much wiped a lot of his fleets out. Mostly my ally, I must admit, but so basically he's just throwing together a few ships and throwing some troops on them, or not throwing troops on them. He's making some marines, throwing them out there, and then sending them at us to hopefully try to gain some territory before he gets his ass handed to him. I think what I'm thinking there is that if I don't take that planet out pretty soon, that he's going to be going after those over there. Probably come back in here to check. Oh, he took out, I think that was a farming place. Biofarm or whatever they're called. And I finally got Xeno Mining. That was one of my techs I was researching, which is a boost to your mining ability, which actually brings up your taxes a little bit. So you can see my taxes are at plus 3.2, so actually going at it manually is a lot better than letting the AI control it. I have found out the hard way, which is probably why I got such a hard start. Remember, I was having such a hard time with the money situations in the beginning. It's funny when I do my recordings with when I'm just recording, I don't really time myself, I just kind of guess it. So I think it's about that time, and usually I end around 30, but with this game I've been hitting like 40 and 45. So what we have here is like this video and the last video were actually one. So that's why I lost the recording on this half of the video. So what I did is I split the videos up into two. I kept the part of the video on the last one that had the recording in it, and then I cut it right where this one started. And, well, actually, yeah, that's exactly what I did. And this is actually the second half of it. So it was probably like a 50-minute video altogether. That's why these last two videos are kind of short, like at 22 minutes or something like that. I probably would have cut it some more. I kind of wish I'd do something here. Just kind of walling around, trying to figure out a strategy, waiting for my ships to get to where I am. Plus I'm paused, so there's nothing actually going on right now. So I'm probably contemplating some kind of plan here. I mean, I know what happens. I know what I eventually end up doing, but I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, but guess we'll just have to guess. Ooh, hyperspace flux just happened. I don't like those. That means I cannot move anywhere. Usually I fast forward when this happens. It looks like the AI enemies tried to take out the outpost and they lost. There was only 2 of them. I pretty much figured they wouldn't have enough to do that. And I built some more farms, warehouse, and a Xeno mine. Probably gonna go through everything right now and try to figure out what I need to build. Build some Xeno mines. That's a new tech I got. I got those biospheres too, and what those do is, see the little black spots that you can't put anything in there? Well, if you put a biosphere in one of those black spots, like I have 3 of them in those, what it will do once they're built is that they'll open them up and allow them to be allowed to use them, I guess, technically. Basically, it's a population booster. I got some of those colony shieldings I'm going through. See, it looks like I'm definitely going through all the Xeno mines, trying to get them through there. Oh, and I got those gun emplacements too. I got those now too. I think I got missiles and guns, I believe. Maybe I just have guns. Now those are ground-to-orbit guns, so when an enemy comes into my space, those guns will start automatically firing on them. And you're only allowed 1, I've noticed. Once you plant it, you can't plant another one. Yeah, there's no room on that one. Definitely no room on that one. Some room on those. That's Titan. Remember Titan. A little bit to the left of us in the galaxy view. Oh, look at that. We're coming up in on 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Tell you guys what I'm going to do. This is kind of a boring little bit of information here. So what I will do is I'm going to do some editing here and see what I can come up with. So I'll be right back, guys. Well, I'm back. I figured this would be a good place to come back. Almost done building a new vessel. It looks like I am doing another Corvette. Loading it. Oh, that's a bomber. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a bomber where I can start bombing the enemy AI, which is pretty awesome. Getting it all done. Getting everything's loaded up. Making sure I'm getting things powered here. Still not quite sure how all this works, but I'm just guessing. Can't get those 2 front guns over there to get any power, or that one bomb there. There we go. There we go. I just put a couple of smaller reactors to power all those other guns. Think about when you build these ships, you have to fill up all the slots, which is kind of a pain in the ass. And there goes my reactor at warp, just dropped. That means I need some more reactors in there. So I put that shield in there. Put some more ordnance in there. Since it's a bomber, I definitely want it to have a hell of a lot of ordnance for it can stay over planet long enough. So I'm definitely loading this baby up with tons and tons of equipment. And I go to the power plant, and I'm going to add some of the remnant stuff to get that back up. There we go. And a few more slots to fill. I'm thinking armor, which armor is really heavy, unfortunately, so let's see what will happen if I add some of this too. I didn't lose all that much, really. Ah, there we go. I'm thinking, trying to protect those bombs. That's the plan, at least. I mean, it's got a few spots there that they can get through, but we'll name it Bomber. That was original. Oh, it's already got a name. Another game I played where I used the same name. Mark 1. Awesome. Well, anyways, guys. So, the plan is that we're going to go after that other planet. But for now, that'll have to wait till the next episode where I actually am doing a commentary while I play. So as always, guys, this is Malkuth 1974. Subscribe, comment, and rate. We will see you guys later. Malkuth out of here.